Hi, I'm Kirk Evans, president of U.S. LawShield. We're here with a quick update on a new law going into effect in Colorado on January 1, 2025. So we can't go through all of the ins and outs of the laws. There are a bunch of exceptions, a bunch of undefined terms that we're going to have to wait to see how that plays out in the courts. But here's a quick update on what you need to know. If you leave a vehicle unattended, and that's the exact word in the statute, you must store a handgun in a locked hard-sided case in a locked vehicle. So not only does the vehicle need to be locked, but the handgun needs to be in a separate, locked, hard-sided case outside of plain view, another term that we're not sure of the definition yet, but we'll see how that plays out. A few things that we do know that are in the statute. If the handgun is in a locked glove box or a locked center console, that will satisfy the requirements of the law. Um, in addition, we know that if you put a firearm in the trunk, it's not enough to just put it in the locked trunk. It has to be in a separate, locked, hard-sided container in the locked trunk. Now, long guns are different. Long guns can be in plain view, probably not a great idea, depending upon where you're at, and can be in a soft-sided case. But if the long gun is in a soft-sided case, there needs to be a locking mechanism on the firearm itself, in addition to being in the locked vehicle. There are a whole bunch of exceptions and ins and outs that are far too many to go through in this video, but there are exceptions dealing with RVs, hunting, law enforcement, things like that. Again, we're going to have to wait and see how a bunch of these definitions play out in the legal system. Finally, the penalty here is not huge. It is technically a civil infraction, which is a minor fine. If you have questions about this, if you're a U.S. LawShield member, you can call in, ask to speak to the attorney in our network in Colorado who can help walk you through the ins and outs of where you should store that firearm and whether or not your case or your locking mechanism or whatever you got is sufficient to comply with the law in Colorado. Thank you for watching this video.